My name is Carol Koo. I teach kindergarten at McDowell, and that is in Chicago.
My name is Tommy Micah, and I teach at CICS Loomis Primary Academy.
My name is Kristen Sutter. I am teaching first grade in Chicago Public Schools at Haight Elementary.
My name is Brendan Clark. I am the fifth grade teacher at Tallman Elementary School on the southwest side of Chicago.
The Generation Project is a new kind of charity that breaks down traditional barriers inherent in charitable giving. So, instead of just writing a check to a cause, through the Generation Project, you actually get to use your own passions to design opportunities for students growing up in poverty.
Chicago is such a great city in that it's got that Midwest feel in a big city. And there's so many different cultures. I mean, my classroom's a great example of that. You can affect so many different home lives and communities. It's such a patchwork, which I think a lot of cities, it's more segregated. Chicago is we got a lot of really great cultural experiences too that the kids can do if you're looking for field trip ideas. There's a lot of different ways that donors can reach out and choose these different things that Chicago has that's unique to Chicago.
I came across the Generation Project through an email from Teach for America, which is the program I'm part of. And I checked out the website because it sounded a little bit too good to be true. Saw some projects for books, which I'm always trying to get more of in the classroom, and signed up for them. It said first come, first serve, and next thing I knew, the books were here at the school.
Well, I teach first grade on the south side of Chicago. The first grant that I got with the Generation Project was for Play Money. One of the big math objectives that we have in first grade is to be able to count coins, the different coins, and giving my students the coins to use so they can actually manipulate them when they're learning how to count the money has been really, really helpful to them.
The Generation Project was actually really interesting for me to go check out just because that there were already kind of pre-planned activities or trips on there, which was really great for me because it was just so easy for me to just log in and just select the different grants that I wanted and needed. So it was super easy and really it saved me a lot of time, which is something I'm always in need of.
I'm Albert Yan. I'm from New Jersey. I currently attend Northwestern in Evanston, Illinois. I'm a sophomore studying violin performance and political science.
My name is Alexandra Hova. This is Sophie, and this is Bella.
Well, my name is Thomas Greer. I'm from Oak Park, Michigan, right outside of Detroit.
We've given actually several gifts to the Generation Project. The first was my husband and I wanted to give a scholarship for kids who had many passions and who evidenced that through their activities in high school, just to promote that and to reward that and to encourage that, because we have found so much richness in our various hobbies throughout the years. Music is one of them, but also lots of other things, sports and likewise, and so
Just playing?
And chess and everything else. And so we wanted to encourage that and thought it would be nice to have something available for people.
My focus on the Generation Project was more around community organization, community building. That's where a lot of my focus lies, a lot of the things that I would like to do in the future. I think by building up one's community, it also builds up a sense of oneself. You would have a sense of pride in your surroundings, and thus I feel you would have an opportunity to virtually further yourself.
I personally grew up in New Jersey in a low-income neighborhood, and so I recognize that it's really hard to get inspired, and I went through that. It's very, very hard to get yourself out of the community that you've been living in your entire life, especially when it's so insular. And to come to Northwestern, I really realized the privilege in coming to a private university, and through the Generation Project, I really think that I can channel my passions through the organization and through giving to other students